Welcome back to another video. So it is Wednesday. We are now going into week 4 of the block, which means we've just got 1 week left after this week. And this week is relatively heavy, but I'm looking forward to getting it done. So it is currently Wednesday. It is Wednesday evening, so I'm now on my way to my parents to train, the same as always. But today, actually, I'm a little bit nervous as to how things are going to go. I'm trying to go with a positive mindset and tell myself it'll be fine. But I had to go up the hospital this morning for a cardiology checkup, and my mum came with me, so we made it like a bit of a girls' day, and we went for lunch. And we went to like a street food restaurant, and it was incredible. The best food I've had in a long time. But it sat so heavy. Like, I didn't overeat when I was there. I didn't think I had, but it sat so heavy to the point where when I then got home, I actually had an hour and a half's nap because I just felt like I couldn't do anything. And now I'm going to go and train, and my stomach still feels very full. So training with that probably won't be the most fun, but it'll probably still be an hour and a half to 2 hours before I actually train. I'm going to have a little bit of a sugary snack and stuff in between. Just got some grapes at my mum's I'm going to snack on as my pre-workout meal, just to get a little bit of like quick energy in my system, but not enough of anything to feel heavy and sit any heavier in my belly. But yeah, so not looking forward to that side of it, but I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine when I get started. And by the time I get started, I'm sure it will have settled a bit more. But yes, currently feeling very bloated, but I mean, it was worth it. The food was lovely. It was nice to spend time with her. But yeah, so now I'm going to go. I've got heavy squats and bench, and then I've got primary deadlifts. So I think the plan on squats today is a top set of 5 at 150, which will be good. I think my best ever set of 5 is at 155, I believe. So not far off top end territory. Paused bench, I think I've got a top single, 3-count single at 107, I believe, and then deadlifts 3x1 at 182, which is my current comp max, so that'll be fun taking that out and seeing how that moves. But yeah, so now I'm going to go there and crack on with that.
If you rockin' with it, put your hands up. This the anthem. If you get up and get it, put your hands up. This the anthem. If you rockin' with it, put your hands up. Yeah. This the anthem. If you get up and get it, put your hands up. Yeah. This one for the winners if you with me. Yeah. Hands up in the sky if you feel me. Yeah. This one for the winners if you with me. Yeah. Hands up in the sky if you feel me. Yeah. It's the anthem. If I give you my word, that's what I stand on. Loyalty and trust is what I stand on. Family and love is what I stand on. Talking big, big. I knew that one day that I could make it big, big. I'm talking how to stay smoking without a sensei. Now we get up and do it like we got a big rig. It's getting serious, I know you're curious. Took some losses through the process, had me furious. But I got eyes on the vision, can't get delirious. Fall in love with the game and then you marry it. I think I married it. This the anthem. If you rockin' with it, put your hands up. Yeah. This the anthem. If you get up and get it, put your hands up. Yeah. This one for the winners if you with me. Yeah. Hands up in the sky if you feel me. Yeah. This one for the winners if you with me. Yeah. Hands up in the sky if you feel me. Yeah. It's the anthem. If I give you my word, that's what I stand on. Loyalty and trust is what I stand on. Family and love is what I stand on. If it's love, I got it tatted. Father, I'm not absent. I was working smarter back when they was working backwards. Do it for the gram, you only do it for a caption. Dropping back to back, but really I've been relaxing. I might go for months, I could go for years. If I take a break, I promise I'll be relapsing. Started from the mud, I just need attraction. Started with a buck, now I tell the label match it. Yeah, I've been my own boss. I took that leap of faith, yeah, I really dove off. Nothing I need to say, I let the work show off. For my kids, I go hard, gotta go hard. This the anthem. If you rockin' with it, put your hands up. Yeah.
Okay, so just finished squatting. It went really, really well. Everything was way below the RP I expected. Like, I genuinely think I'm leaving so much untapped potential in squats right now. I've got a little bit of a mini goal for the end of the block, but we'll see if it happens or not, where I just kind of test my strength a little bit more. But everything is in a very good position. I genuinely think I've got so many kilos left in the tank on squat that I don't even know are there. So that's really exciting. I'm excited to push that and see going forward. But yeah, nothing else to really say. I am in a rush though, because it is already like 9:15 and I'm only now setting up to bench, and I also have to deadlift as well. So probably not going to do too much of a recap for the next 2 things, but that's absolutely fine. So just going to go and crack on and set up the bench.
If you rockin' with it, put your hands up. Yeah, this the anthem. If If you get up and get it, put your hands up, yeah. This one for the winners if you with me, yeah. Hands up in the sky if you feel me, yeah. This one for the winners if you with me, yeah. Hands up in the sky if you feel me, yeah. It's the anthem. If I give you my word, that's what I stand on. Loyalty and trust is what I stand on. Family and love is what I stand on. Talking big, big. I knew that one day that I could make it big, big. I'm talking how to stay smoking without a sissy. Now we get up and do it like we got a big rig. It's getting serious, I know you're curious. Took some losses through the process, had me furious. But I got eyes on the vision, can't get delirious. Fall in love with the game and then you marry it. I think I married it. This the anthem. If you reckon with it, put your hands up.
Okay, so just finished bench. I've already set up and started warming up for deadlifts. Bench went really well. Very quick recap because like I said, it's very late and I have not got much time. Top single moved well. Definitely cut the 3 count short. I think it was more of a 2 count on the 107, but I'm fine with that. Like it still moved really easily. I think I just panicked a little bit because I know last week's single at 105 was slower than I wanted. And I think I just worried that the same thing would happen again with the 107. But it moved fine. And then back offs at 100 4x5. Really happy with them, but they just felt like work, which they should, and I should have expected them to. But they were definitely harder than I expected, but watching the videos back, they moved fine. Probably could have paused them a little bit longer, but I'm happy with them. Like every single set moved near enough identical, so I maintained the strength throughout, so I'm really happy with that. Yeah, that's what I've got to say on bench. It went really well, so you're just gonna warm up and crack on with deadlifts and get them done as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I really dove off. Nothing I need to say, I let the work show off. For my kids, I go hard, gotta go hard. This the anthem. If you reckon with it, put your hands up, yeah. This the anthem. If you get up and get it, put your hands up, yeah. This one for the winners if you with me, yeah. Hands up in the sky if you feel me, yeah. This one for the winners if you with me, yeah. Hands up in the sky if you feel me, yeah.
Okay, so I am just home. It's like 11:15, so it's very late. I didn't film a recap from deadlifts, but essentially I'm really happy. So that was my comp max, 182.5 for 3 singles, and they all move really well actually. I gave myself a little bit of a pep talk beforehand because I knew it was going to be difficult. My last warm up at 170 wasn't as quick as I wanted it to be. But I essentially told myself, like, I'm pretty confident I can comfortably squat 182.5 right now. So there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to deadlift it. Like my deadlift has always been higher than my squat. Not by a lot necessarily, but I'm very confident that if I can squat something, I can pull it. And on that as well, like deadlifts are massively on the back burner right now. Like I'm literally doing 3 conventional reps a week. Obviously I'm still tailoring a lot of accessories. I'm focusing a lot on my hamstrings and things and hinging patterns to help build my deadlift when I can then bring in more volume again. But right now, deadlifts are just not a priority at all. Like squats and bench are the main focus, and then accessory movements just to focus on like weak areas where my deadlift is kind of lagging. So yeah, I'm really happy. I pulled my comp max for 3 singles. I had just over a minute's rest between each, I think, in the end. Like it was just over. Bracing on deadlifts, it's feeling really good, but I'm finding it hard to get it right. But when I get it right, it feels good, which is why my breaks were a little bit longer than normal. Like I'd be ready to go after a minute, but then I'd struggle to get my brace for like an extra 15-20 seconds, but that doesn't matter. So yeah, deadlifts went really well. Overall, I'm really happy with the session. Like I haven't felt brilliant today. Definitely feeling like, you know, a little bit under the weather. Everyone around me is getting ill, so I'm trying to be in denial that it's going to happen to me, but I'm kind of expecting to wake up feeling a bit rough soon. But I'm in denial, like I say. I'm just going to keep going until my body says I can't. But yeah, so start to week 4, everything moved better than it normally does on week 4, which I think is a good sign for what's to come. Very excited to get this week done and push on week 5. Like I've got big plans for next week. PBs across the board pretty much. So yeah, I'm feeling really good. Just going to wrap this section up here. So next clip we see will likely just be Saturday's session. Okay, so it is Saturday evening. It has just gone 8 o'clock. I am training way later than planned, especially because I have to be up tomorrow morning to travel to Essex, which is about 2 hours from mine, to ref at a comp all day. So I was hoping to be done way earlier than this, but to be honest, that is a repetitive theme in my life of training way later than planned, but it's absolutely fine. It just means I'm gonna have to keep rest breaks short. But the fact that it's week 4 primary squats and bench means that normally I would have slightly longer rest breaks, but I'm just gonna have to suck it up and crack on today. So I'm just going to jump straight into the session. Plan for squats is 160 for a top triple, that matched my best ever top triple, but I hit it last block for a set of 4 at literally like RP7, so I'm hoping it moves absolutely fine today. And then I've got a fatigue single at 175 is the plan, which will match my best ever squat, which I hit last block. So very excited to see how they move today. And then I've just got back offs. So let's crack on, warm up and get squats done.
Hands up in the sky if you feel me, yeah. This one for the winners if you with me, yeah. Hands up in the sky if you feel me, yeah. It's the anthem. If I give you my word, that's what I stand on. Loyalty and trust is what I stand on. Family and love is what I stand on. Talking big, big. I knew that one day that I could make it big, big. I'm talking how to stay smoking without a sissy. Now we get up and do it like we got a big rig. It's getting serious. I know you're curious. Took some losses through the process, had me furious. But I got eyes on the vision, can't get delirious. Fall in love with the game and then you marry it. I think I married it. This the anthem. If you rockin' with it, put your hands up. Yeah, this the anthem. If you get up and get it, put your hands up. Yeah, this one for the winners if you with me. Yeah, hands up in the sky if you feel me. Yeah, this one for the winners if you with me. Yeah, hands up in the sky if you feel me. Yeah, it's the anthem. If I give you my word, that's what I stand on. Loyalty and trust is what I stand on. Family and love is what I stand on. If it's love, I got it tatted. Father, I'm not absent. I was working smarter back when they was working backwards. Do it for the gram, you only do it for a caption. Dropping back to back, but really I've been relaxing. I might go for months, I could go for years. If I take a break, I promise I'll be relapsing. Started from the mud, I just need attraction. Started with a buck, now I tell the label match it. Yeah, I've been my own boss. I took that leap of faith, yeah, I really dove off. Nothing I need to say, I let the work show off. For my kids, I go hard, gotta go hard. This the anthem. If you rockin' with it, put your hands up. Yeah, this the anthem. If you get up and get it, put your hands up. Yeah, this one for the winners if you with me. Yeah, hands up in the sky if you feel me. Yeah, this one for the winners if you with me. Yeah, hands up in the sky if you feel me. Yeah.
So I've just finished squatting, again, out of breath, apologies. I'm really happy. So week 4 is always the week where squats feel awful and everything moved really well, like way better than I kind of thought it would for week 4. I'm really happy. The 175 single as well. Bear in mind that's my PB from last block, which yes, it did move really well last block, but this is the second time I've ever squatted or loaded 175 on squats. And I unracked it and I just knew instantly that I got it. Like it didn't feel heavy on my back. I just went into the rep really confident. Like I didn't even really waste much time standing and getting used to the weight on my back or anything before I started the rep. Like really, really happy. And then 3x5 at 145. I felt like I had to dig quite deep to get them done, but that could also just be because I had quite short rest breaks in between. But actually everything moved really easily. Like watching the back, they were absolutely fine. It's just that week 4 thing where things don't feel amazing. So I'm very happy. And I think that's a matched volume PB from last block as well. So overall, I don't think I could have asked for more on squats today. Like everything moved really well, everything felt really good. I've finally figured out my bar position on my back, so everything just feels comfortable. And yeah, I'm very happy. So I'm now gonna quickly crack on and start warming up for bench.
If you rockin' with it, put your hands up. Yeah, this the anthem. If you get up and get it, put your hands up. Yeah, this one for the winners if you with me. Yeah, hands up in the sky if you feel me. Yeah, this one for the winners if you with me. Yeah, hands up in the sky if you feel me. Yeah, it's the anthem. If I give you my word, that's what I stand on. Loyalty and trust is what I stand on. Family and love is what I stand on. If it's love, I got it tatted. Father, I'm not absent. I was working smarter back when they was working backwards. Do it for the gram, you only do it for a caption. Dropping back to back, but really I've been relaxing. I might go for months, I could go for years. If I take a break, I promise.
Okay, so just finished bench. I'm incredibly happy with how it went. The 112 top single was far quicker than I expected. So I'm really happy with that. I jumped straight from 100 to 112 as well. I've never taken that big of a jump that close to top end territory before, and it felt amazing. So I'm really happy with that. Back off 4x3 at 102.5 was incredibly easy. Apart from my final rep of the last set, I didn't actually film, where I like completely misgrooved and I almost like threw the bar away from myself, not far off the chest, and then it was like an RP 10,000 trying to then just grind it out. But it was like a weird feeling because even though I misgrooved it, I knew I wasn't gonna fail it. It was just hard to get back up, but it's weird to me that my instinct on a weight as high as 102.5 on bench isn't to just kind of fail, but it's, oh no, you're fine, this is easy weight, you can just push it up. So that's a win, I guess. I'm probably going to take it easier on accessories over the next week anyway, just to recover as much as possible for next Saturday's SBD day, just because it's quite a big session I've got planned. But I'll probably talk about that more maybe in next week's video. But hopefully that'll account for any extra fatigue I've just built up on that last rep. But it's 1 rep of bench, it's not going to cause much of a problem going forward, it'll be fine. So yeah, really happy with that. Now I'm going to just jump in and get sumo deadlifts done.
Hands up in the sky if you feel me, yeah. It's the anthem. If I give you my word, that's what I stand on. Loyalty and trust is what I stand on. Family and love is what I stand on. Talking big, big. I knew that one day that I could make it big, big. I'm talking how to stay smoking without a sensei. Now we get up and do it like we got a big rig. It's getting serious. I know you're curious. Took some losses through the process, had me furious. But I got eyes on the vision, can't get delirious.
Okay, so I am just home. Apologies if you can hear the air fryer in the background. You can definitely hear that. It has just gone 11. I wanted to be in bed by 10, but obviously I didn't start training early like I planned, which is my own fault. I have to be up very early tomorrow. I am reffing at a comp all day tomorrow, so I have to leave here about 6:45, I think. I need to double check times. So I'm gonna be up very early. So I'm very upset that I'm not going to bed yet, but I'm just gonna eat and get in bed. But just quick recap of the session. So obviously squats, I've already said, incredibly happy with. Bench, incredibly happy with. Sumo deadlifts, so I did 3 sets of 3 at 140 in the end. My hips felt a little bit more fatigued going in than they have done on previous weeks since doing a wider stance. They feel fine now, but I was very cautious of it, so that's why I only did 3 sets rather than 4 like I kind of thought I'd be doing, but I just kind of winged it today and just saw how things felt as I was going. But 3 by 3 at 140, it all moved incredibly easily, like there wasn't any really struggle involved, but it was just heavy enough that I could tell where my strongest positioning kind of was and where my body was trying to set itself. And I think by the 3rd set, I kind of was getting it a lot more, I don't want to say right, because there's still a lot of work to do, but it was definitely moving better, and each rep was a bit more consistent than the previous sets. So I'll probably try and do 4 sets next week at 140, depending on how my hips feel. If they don't feel great, I'll just stick to 3. Like, I don't need to really push it. The whole point is getting my hips used to a wider stance of sumo and then pushing. There's no point rushing the process because I'll just end up almost hurting myself. So I'm really happy with how everything went. I'm just a bit unhappy at how late it is. I still do my accessories and stuff after as well, but I just superset them like I normally do just to get them done as quickly as possible. But yeah, so really happy with how training has gone this week. For week 4 of the block, like week 4 historically is by far the worst week of the block. It's heavy weights, I'm nervous, and my body just feels a bit beat up and everything just feels slow and sluggish. But then usually I have a peak in performance on week 5, particularly with squats. I try not to tell myself that going into my sessions on week 4, because I think if you go in with that mindset and you think of that when you go into the sessions, you're almost doing yourself a disservice because your body's going to respond to how your mind is thinking, kind of thing. So I just went in with a really positive attitude and everything moved really, really well. And I know for a fact things will move even better next week and we're going to be hitting PBs next week. So that's really exciting. Yeah, I'm really happy. There's not really much else to say. Not sure what's going to happen with my accessory day tomorrow because I'm probably not going to get home until, I don't want to say, maybe like 10:30, 11, possibly later, and I have to be up Monday morning. I think worst case, I will just do a double session on Monday and do my lower and upper accessories as one long session on Monday. But I'm going to hopefully try and get them done tomorrow night when I get back, because I don't imagine I'll be that tired either, to be honest. Usually I'm quite like buzzing after a day of reffing and stuff. But we'll just see. But to be fair, my accessory session tomorrow, because I'm going to pull the weight back a little bit on my upper session, just to let myself recover a bit more for bench this week. I will probably be able to get it done in about half an hour, maybe 40 minutes if I really just crack on and go by myself. But I guess I'll just sort of see. But I won't probably document or film any of that because it's a commercial gym, it's boring, it's just accessories. But yeah, at some point I will probably film my accessory day, but just not yet. So yeah, tomorrow, hopefully I'll get that done. If not, I'll just do a double session Monday, which I've had to do before, and it's not that bad. It just means a longer session. But I quite enjoy that anyway. So that's probably it for this video though. My body weight has started to trend down again. So in a previous video, I think it was 2 videos ago, I said I was going to almost do a little bit of a cut and drop my calories a little bit because I wasn't comfortable sitting at 88.5 kilos and I want to get close to the 87, maybe 86.5 mark. I then realised that was an kind of I don't know how to word it, but basically it was an impulsive thought. That's the word I'm thinking of. It was a bit of an impulsive act, and I was thinking kind of irrationally. And so I kept my calories higher. So I'm still 2,600 calories a day, and my weight has already started to drop down again. So I'm now sitting low 87s. I think my lowest this week has been 87.3. So, and I think that was the morning I ended up going out for lunch with my mum. So that was Wednesday morning. And even since then, the highest I've seen on the scales is 88, which was the day after I went out for lunch with my mum, and I definitely overate on my calories. So my weight has literally just shot back down to where I want it to be by keeping my calories higher. I think my body was just going through a bit of an adjustment period with the food, and it's obviously enjoying eating that little bit more. So I'm just going to keep with the 2,600 and see where my body weight ends up. But yeah, that's literally it. I'm just rambling now because I'm tired, and I do that when I'm tired. So going to end the video here. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please give it a like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next week for the next one.
I'm talking how to stay smoking without a sense. Now we get up and do it like we got a big rig.